What if I told you that some of the most beautiful women in the world don't even realize it? Not because they're not stunning, but because their beauty goes way beyond what a mirror can reflect. It's in their energy, their presence, the way people react to them without even knowing why. If people treat you differently, act nervous, or remember you long after you've left the room, you might be a lot more attractive than you think. Let's dive into the 10 subtle signs you're a highly attractive woman, whether you realize it or not. Sign number 1. People get nervous around you. Have you ever noticed someone fidgeting when they talk to you? Maybe they avoid eye contact, stumble over their words, or suddenly get quiet when you walk into the room. Here's the truth. When someone is deeply attracted to you, especially on a subconscious level, their body often reacts before their mind can catch up. That nervous energy, it's not rejection, it's respect, admiration, and yes, intimidation. Your presence might feel intense to others, not because you're doing anything, but because you are something. That kind of beauty, quiet, powerful, magnetic, it doesn't just turn heads, it shakes people a little, and that's how you know. Sign number 2, you rarely get compliments. You might think, if I were truly attractive, wouldn't people say something? But here's the twist. Sometimes the more beautiful you are, the less people tell you. Why? Because they assume you already know, or they're too intimidated to say it. Instead of complimenting you, they just stare, or they act distant, or they wait for someone else to say what they're thinking. And deep down, they're hoping you'll never notice how captivated they really are. The silence, it's not indifference. It's awe, wrapped in insecurity. So don't mistake the absence of words for the absence of impact. Sign number 3, people either love you or are weirdly competitive. Being a highly attractive woman doesn't always mean everyone will adore you. In fact, your presence tends to polarize people. Some are instantly drawn to you, curious, kind, even a little starstruck. But others, they get defensive, competitive. They size you up, even if you're not playing the game. Why? Because your beauty and the quiet confidence that comes with it can stir up insecurity in others. You become a mirror. Some see inspiration, others see a threat. So if you've ever wondered why people either gravitate toward you or get oddly distant, it's not about what you did. It's about how your energy shifts the room without you even trying. Sign number 4, strangers stare but don't approach. You're out in public, maybe walking through a store, sipping coffee, or just minding your own business, and you feel it. Eyes on you, people glance, then glance again. Some hold eye contact a second too long, others look away the moment you notice. But here's what's strange. They almost never come up to you. Why? Because high-level attractiveness can be intimidating. When your beauty carries presence, when it's felt, not just seen, people hesitate. They're afraid of rejection, or they assume you're already taken. So instead of making a move, they watch from a distance. That stare isn't random. It's silent admiration, and it speaks louder than words ever could. Sign number 5, you're often remembered. You meet someone once, maybe in passing, a short conversation, a brief introduction, and weeks, months later, they remember you, your name, your face, even the way you made them feel. That's not luck, that's presence. Highly attractive women leave an emotional imprint, not just a visual one. It's in your energy, your voice, your expression, the calm or confidence you carry without even realizing it. You don't need to fight for attention because you stay in people's minds long after you're gone. That kind of impression, it doesn't fade, it lingers. Sign number 6, people make assumptions about you. Before you even speak, people think they already know who you are. They assume you're high maintenance, taken, or maybe even full of yourself. But the truth, you're just existing. And yet your looks, your confidence, the way you carry yourself, it all triggers projections in others. They don't see you at first. They see their own insecurities, fantasies, or fears reflected back. This can feel isolating, misunderstood. But it's also a subtle sign of your impact. Attractiveness doesn't just catch attention. It stirs emotions people don't always understand. And sometimes they judge what they can't figure out. Sign number 7, you're often imitated. You start noticing little things. Someone copies your hairstyle. Another starts using your favorite phrases. Suddenly, your outfit choices, your laugh, your vibe, it's showing up in places you didn't expect. But this isn't coincidence, it's influence. Highly attractive women often become silent trendsetters. People admire your presence so much they start mirroring it, sometimes without even realizing. Because what's magnetic is also contagious. And when you carry beauty with authenticity, others want to capture even a piece of what you naturally have. It's not flattery, it's proof of power. Sign number 8, you get hit on in unusual ways. You've probably noticed it. People don't always compliment you directly. They get weird about it. Some tease you like you're in middle school. Others ask random questions just to keep you talking. And a few, they act sarcastic or aloof, like they're trying to hide they're impressed. Why? Because when someone is deeply attracted to you, especially beyond just looks, it makes them feel vulnerable. So instead of saying, "You're beautiful," they'll say, "You think you're all that, huh?" It's a defense mechanism. They mask attraction with jokes, awkwardness, or bravado, because the real compliment feels too risky. But underneath it all, they're drawn to you. They just don't know how to handle it. Sign number 9, you have a strong sense of self. One of the most magnetic qualities in any woman is the ability to stand firmly in who she is. You don't seek validation, you know your worth. This isn't about arrogance, it's about quiet confidence. When you're comfortable in your own skin, the world takes notice. Your opinions are well-formed, your choices are intentional, and your boundaries, unshakable. That energy, it draws people in, even if they can't quite explain why. Because true beauty isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. And when you walk through life as your true self, others can't help but respect that power. Sign number 10, you're misunderstood. Often, if you're highly attractive, chances are you've been misjudged. People see the outer beauty, the confidence, the quiet power, and they assume they know you. But the truth? What they see isn't always who you are. You've been called standoffish, unapproachable, or even cold. Why? Because your presence can overwhelm. When you're this attractive, people don't always know how to interact with you. You're not unkind, you're just strong, confident, and maybe a little guarded. But here's the secret. The more misunderstood you are, the more they are drawn to figure you out. It's the mystery, the allure. And sometimes it's this very distance that makes you even more irresistible. Final twist, empowerment message. So if you've seen yourself in any of these signs, know this. Your attractiveness isn't just about your looks. It's the energy you bring into a room, the way you move through life with authenticity and confidence. You don't need constant validation. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. The way people react to you, it's a reflection of the power you carry, inside and out. And most importantly, your beauty isn't about fitting anyone's expectations. It's about embracing the real you, the one everyone else can't help but be drawn to. You are already unforgettable. Never forget that. If you enjoyed discovering these signs, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into love, attraction, and psychology. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you recognize these signs in yourself? Drop a comment below and share your experience. And remember, you're not just beautiful, you're powerful. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next video.